Yeah, boys, we have so many games to talk about. I think we should probably skip the Arsenal one. So,
Yeah,
I told you I came only for that. You can't keep doing this to me.
absolutely no reason to talk about this outlier of a game.
I love your predictions, by the way, man.
Yeah, yeah.
you did right. So, what did you think? What did you think about our predictions?
Oh, amazing predictions, dude. I
Yeah,
think
I think I
Avinash
was
should
close.
should start
Yeah, I
betting
think
on.
another what only eight nil if they do at Emirates, quite possible, bro.
Yeah, very possible. You actually said one goal difference, so they actually need to do 7-0
No,
there.
both of us actually were thinking about the game to be a little bit more closer. But
Hey, I don't think anyone expected what happened that day.
I don't think even Arsenal players
No.
expected that.
Even Arteta at some point he was like, yeah, that's football.
Okay, we are
My
already on
main
it. So let's just begin with
yeah.
like Arsenal PSV review or PSV versus Arsenal review. I'm gonna pick Shravan. Just let him just deal with
Let
it.
him
Yeah.
have the moment.
Yes.
Let him take it.
So yeah, like we're just saying, right? I don't think anyone expected that scoreline. What made it actually very impressive for me was the fact that PSV isn't a shit team like how people are saying. Like everyone now is like, oh, it's only PSV, it's only PSV. But there were quite a few people who actually thought PSV will go through in over a two-leg tie.
Dude,
Not saying,
people were giving shit to Juve, saying that how bad was Juventus to lose to this team?
yeah, they're actually not bad, dude. This is the so I
Yes.
was reading one stat yesterday or day before, or whenever it was. I don't remember. This was the first time in their like 100-year history where they've conceded more than 5 goals at home.
Yes.
This is the first time in Europe that they've ever conceded 5 goals at
This
home.
is their heaviest
Obviously,
defeat in Europe.
yeah. So I don't know if it was a combination of us playing really well and they being really bad, but there were a few things that I saw in the match that really made me happy. One is there was a silkiness in the football that I hadn't seen in Arsenal play for a very long time. Right? The fact that we didn't rely on a set piece to get a goal out of 7 goals was actually pretty impressive to me. And it was not like only defenders were scoring the goals. This was coming from literally every fellow. I think the players who didn't score would have really been pissed off yesterday, that day.
Bro,
Like,
6 players scored. Those seven
exactly.
goals, isn't it?
There's that song, right? Like, who scored the goal? Who scored the goal?
Oh
Half
yeah.
team did.
Yeah.
So it was like that. But yeah, dude, even though it was something that I felt really happy about, I just think it's like a once in a like not once in a blue moon thing, but it's very rare, and I don't expect the same thing to happen over the weekend. I think we'll go back to like the worst terrorist football that we can play over the weekend and maybe scrape through 1-0.
Did,
But
did
yeah,
Arsenal score all of their 2025
I
goals in
think
one
we
game?
vanished all of their quota in that one day, dude. Like the second leg, though, I guarantee will tell you we'll shut shop or we'll
Yeah.
lose like some 4-2 or something and we'll progress. But yeah,
No, I'm sure that the United game is a little bit more serious. So I'm sure Arteta will play full strength squad now and then probably chill out over the Champions
oh,
League game.
100%. Yeah. The Champions League midweek game, I think we should start playing Max Dauman and stuff. I don't know if he's eligible because of he's 14 years old. But, or
Get a
15
new
years old.
keeper a chance. Get the new keeper some chance. Something like that.
I don't think anyone's there, dude. I think everyone's injured.
Hey, come on. There will be some keeper, bro. Who is there
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
sure.
on
I'm
the
sure there'll
squad
be like
list?
some
Yeah.
under 10s, under 12s keeper will be there to put him. Actually, I honestly think Mikel Arteta should just play in the middle of the pitch. He himself should go and play middle of the pitch just in case we need an attacking options again in the Premier League.
Is this normal that I know the Arteta wanted to try Merino as a striker, but I saw Rice being literally camped up in the box for almost the entire game. What's going on? Why is he playing the
No,
striker?
it's just no. He wasn't playing striker. I think they were
No,
just
he was.
rotating.
I have no. So every single the highlight or the attack that happened, Rice was not anywhere on the ball. He was there in the middle. He was trying to make it happen inside the box rather than being behind the box or
Yeah.
on the edge of the box. Nothing like that. Merino and Rice were the most
Forward
closest to the
players.
goal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's intentional though, because one of the reasons why we brought Merino in was so that we could release Rice across the pitch, just make him more of an attacking potent and
That
he
is his strength. Yeah.
staying back, right? So
Yep.
with PSV's so-called lack of attack, I think this gave us a little more impetus to push Rice forward. Pate was covering. You saw Merino was playing in the center of the pitch, for half the game. What I think is going to potentially happen in the second leg is we might try Calafiori as a striker. I honestly believe that we will try that
But
because we need
I don't know,
options.
like, why would you do that? Like, I mean,
Hey, dude, like wrong foot goal and all he scored today, man. That day, man.
Dude, that goal was very, very good.
my
I
Extremely
really
well
like that
taken.
goal. Yeah, yeah.
my biggest takeaway from this game is, what are we talking, guys? Arsenal don't need a striker. Like,
Of course.
they have 6 different players there. They
Sure,
have,
sure.
They have 11 left backs who can score the goal on any given day. No,
That's also true. That's also true.
Yeah.
The fact that, but we still need someone to go and put the ball in the net. See that Merino thing, everyone's like, oh, Merino, and nothing he's doing after that.
Yeah,
Just
but
six
like
goals?
no. Some of the things to take back was, like, as you said, so Shravan, like, the absolute no-show from PSV in this knockout at their home. Like, what sort of a performance was that? It was almost like playing bottom league. But then obviously, right, a lot of, like, credit to Arsenal for what they did. Like, as you said, right, that fluid game was back. Like, Odegaard, man, standout performance. Like, where was this Odegaard, like, all along?
After
Is
a
what I think-
long time.
Yeah, is what, like,
I-
everyone was asking for.
I don't know, man. I
and-
think it all happened after the 40th minute only, 45th minute rather.
Yeah.
Like first half was still a little more even, I felt.
True, yeah. And I honestly felt that MLS should have been sent off. 2 yellows should have been given to him, and game would have been a completely different thing. And Arteta was super smart to like sub him off by the 34th minute. That's just like, okay, he realized that yes,
I
it's
actually
not.
think of it a little differently, dude. Like,
Yeah.
okay, now in hindsight, it's good that he removed him and all that. But yes, I agree, he got lucky because if this was the Premier League, he would have been off.
Yep.
Which could have changed the complexion of the game actually, because I think we were still 2-0 or something at that point.
No, it was 3-1. Yeah, at that time
Or
it
3-1,
was
whatever.
3-1.
Yeah, two goal lead. Yeah, whatever. Right. So still think we might have won the game. We may not have won 7-1, but we will still won the game. But what I would have wanted to see is him stay back on the pitch and learn. Right. Like this is the game. This is the age for him to have learned to not make stupid decisions and go in
That's a
like
good one, yeah.
full young
Okay.
blood type tackle.
I have a counterpoint though. So every time Arsenal were a man down, they didn't go on to win the game, even though they were ahead of the game. So they
agree.
always either dropped the points or lost the game, or drew the game. The minute they went down a person, especially a fullback, Arsenal relies a lot of on the fullbacks, especially going forward rather than defending. I have a feeling if that were to happen, if MLS were were to get a red, I'm sure Arsenal would have been so pragmatic, and the goals from Arsenal would have definitely stopped.
Maybe,
No, for sure.
Yeah.
maybe
for
if
sure.
this was a second leg, I think it would have been okay to take the chance
No,
for him to learn or something.
Yes, true. Yeah. So with 3-1 score line, if one person down, all PSV needs is probably just one more goal. They might even be happy with a 2-3 score line going to Emirates and trying to get something out of the game rather than the whole thing. And I feel like, yes, it's in hindsight, yes, but Arteta has seen enough from this team that if they were down to 10 men, I don't think there is anything he's gonna get out of it. So
Actually,
that's my feeling. Yeah.
I think it would have been the same. We could have just removed like Nwaneri or Merino
Sure.
up front and then played Calafiori on left back.
No,
I-
that's
we
the thing,
could have
right?
done
So
that.
your goals would have stopped, and all it takes is one stupid tackle like what Partey did
That's true,
in the
yeah,
penalty box, and you're there. It's like
Fair enough.
anything can happen in that specific time when they're parking the bus and attacking so much. So my feeling was that he should have gotten the red, and they were lucky they didn't get the red, and the game would have been completely different thing. Not 7-1, but definitely maybe 2-3, 4-2, even 5-2
closer.
or something like that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
I guess-
if you guys have seen the stats on this. The stats on this game doesn't look like a 7-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
There was
scored
more
7 with like a
ball
2.3 XG or something.
Yeah.
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 Some-
Half of them were straight at the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper was like
Yeah.
playing volleyball. Yeah.
PSV getting the ball, and in fact, PSV having like 4 big chances, Arsenal having 6.
Yep.
PSV have Arsenal 8 shot on target, so crazy conversion.
Dude, honestly, everything fell into place. Trossard with that chip, Odegaard shooting from somewhere and is still going in.
And keeper neatly sending it back to Odegaard in the middle of the box.
The Merino goal where the guy just abruptly fell down on the ball.
And the guy who was supposed to clear it, he was just so chill, doing nothing, just
Yeah,
toe poking
exactly.
into
I think it
somewhere.
all fell
and then
into
he's
place.
I'll take it.
Okay,
Yeah,
He just-
Shravan, now that you are here, so this game, I need your reaction for Push's quarterfinal prediction. Say Arsenal face Real Madrid. What are your thoughts?
Arsenal beating Real Madrid is almost like me having sex with Alexandra Daddario, dude. Never going to happen in my
Bruh.
entire life.
Real
It's
Madrid.
never happening. Not happening in the next 200 bloody lives that I have. So definitely no. I mean,
Nice
dude,
pull.
it's
Alexander Daddario.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, right? It's like a trip to Spain. People go have fun, no expectations. Just don't get trashed and come back. But I'll tell you what, there is a outlier chance that something can happen because if Atletico Madrid do go through somehow, right? Then to guarantee we are losing because they'll play low block like absolute terrorist football.
That's a tactic Arsenal can never win against.
We have no creativity, right? Like we
Yes.
absolutely do nothing. Like all day that Rodrigo Paul is enough for us. He'll just come stand in front of the defenders and he'll block. But if it's Real Madrid, because they play attacking football, at least
And
we
the
can
defense
get
is
some
quite
goals.
weak. Yeah.
Yeah, their defense is not the strongest. At least we'll get some open play. It'll be a better match. That's what I feel.
I 100%
But then,
agree.
but
Yeah.
then staying humble, we may not even progress. So let's wait.
What? Dude, are you kidding me right now?
Go and just-
Dude, get this guy out of here, man.
But
So is
but
there
the
is
good
there
thing
is there an option to mute you right now? For the rest of the pod?
So, but here's the other thing. Now, with the fact that the midweek game is not going to have a bearing on us, right? Like we can rest a lot of our players that need the rest,
Sure.
and hopefully Martinelli is already on the pitch. Yeah, he's
Oh, that's
already
cool.
training.
Yeah.
And apparently Saka can potentially come back by the end of this month. So, if maybe for the second leg, I don't know.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's not second leg, right? So there is a wait. When is the quarters happening?
I actually don't know the dates. I'm
I think
assuming it'll be
it's
after.
middle of the April, if I'm not
April,
wrong.
no?
Ah, so that's what. So yeah, so it gives Saka time to come back then.
Yeah. Dude, if Saka comes back, I think that Arsenal definitely has a shot at.
He has to
beating Real
come
Madrid.
back from ligament injury to come and score. He's not going to be 100%, man. I just hope he
Sure.
doesn't turn into Odegaard. That's all.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, but no. So I have a feeling that if Arsenal has to play Real Madrid, I don't think that the tie is like over before it even started. But it is over before it started if it is Atletico Madrid. Yeah.
Oh, 1000%.
Yeah.
This worst football.
Yes, I think that.
Now that we are talking about Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, might as well review the game.
Yeah.
You guys can start.
Yeah.
No
This
strong
is-
feelings.
Yeah, I mean, I loved the match. This is probably one of the like, even though there were like just 3 goals, this is a supremely entertaining game because the individual talent just took over for the most part. All unsung heroes. Super credit to Valverde, Rodrigo, Brahim Diaz, and Alvarez. I think he's not an unsung hero anymore at this point. But the people who I expected to show up, they completely disappeared. Like Mbappe, Vinny, Griezmann, the 3 goals, whatever they scored overall in the game, 3 bangers. The goal from Rodrigo from that pass, pickup, cut back inside, and that curler beyond Oblak was just nuts. And then to top it off, Alvarez did this crazy
Goal of the
screamer
season.
from the
That is goal of the season.
amazing. That dude is just limitless potential when it comes to striking the ball cleanly. And then all this was so we were all enjoying the game, and suddenly this guy does this magical feat while falling down. He balances himself and scores the goal and puts it beyond Oblak. And there is a contention from Atletico Madrid fans that this could have been called off for offside because
Because
Vinny
of
was
blocking the
Vinny
view,
was
yeah.
in an offside position and he was in front of Oblak. But I don't know.
But it serves Atletico Madrid right for what Diego Simeone said before the game. So I'm like full karma happened. I was very happy about it.
What did he say?
So basically, the day before the game, I don't know whether it was prompted or unprompted, but he basically said Ancelotti cannot depend on Brahim Diaz because he's not consistent. Like literally in the press, he had said that. So as soon as he scored, there are videos of Brahim Diaz going to
Nice.
Diego Simeone and saying "Habla hora," which means like talk now.
Talk now. Oh, that's brilliant, bro. That's banter.
Brilliant karma, dude. That was
Yeah.
proper karma.
Simeone was super smart. Like after going down by 2, after going down to the second goal, it's all done. Let's calm down. We don't need to even go for the second goal. We'll take it home. That's super smart at that point of time because Real Madrid was attacking there's no second game. They're just going on and on after that. And Bro, Valverde, man. He not only he gave that assist, brilliant assist that cut through the entire defense, he made 3 or 4 goal blocking challenges. It was so good. This guy's all over the place. And now you can see this guy as permanent right back right now because that's how Carlos works. It does not matter if Lucas Vazquez comes back unless he finds TAA or somebody else.
Hey.
Valverde is going to be settling down in that right back position forever simply because I don't think there is any other better option for him. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like for me, when I see Valverde play, right? Like it gives me, like at least his vision, it gives me Guti feels, man. Like 2002, 2003 Guti. Like
Dude,
that dude
no,
also,
man.
like that dude had eyes all over his face, man. Like
No, it's not that. He's a utility. Valverde is like, you ask him to play centre back, he'll play it. He might even just play goalkeeper.
Just purely in terms of the vision of finding a player, finding a
True.
teammate, right? I'm getting full Guti vibes from him.
For me,
Brilliant.
I think for this tie, like if I were to zoom out, Atletico got what they wanted, like a one goal differential.
Not a crazy loss. Yeah.
Not crazy 2-0, 3-0, all players intact. no, so crazy. Like, I mean, it was at least from like the goals were awesome, but from Atletico's standpoint, like the game that they wanted, I feel, right, that they want to take back to their home so that now they can play in their house.
Yeah.
Agreed.
They could have taken this result if you have told them that,
And
you
play
can lose by 1 goal. Yeah.
Play that stupid Simeone football, which I am not a fan of. I know, obviously, there may be fans of that.
No, I mean, I have
Pretty
to
wide open tie. if you
defend Simeone here. Like, he didn't do that for the most part of the game. He genuinely wanted to go get the goal and go win the game. But the minute against the run of the play, Brahim scores. Even Atletico Madrid was super threatening up until that goal. And then the minute that goal went in, Simeone immediately went back, saying, okay, let's chill out right now. Let's not unnecessarily throw the game away.
That's also because Madrid were on the ascendancy at that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a great game, bro. So I thoroughly enjoyed
If
the goals. were superb.
Atletico score in the first 10 minutes of the second leg, I fully expect them to park it. Just sit there.
Two things are going to happen. If Atletico didn't score and Real Madrid scores, then Atletico will know that they're going to get out of the game and they're just going to start injuring players.
the classic Simeone football.
Yes, it's 100% that's going to happen. So
But
be
I
careful
want
if you're
Atletico to
Vini or
score,
Mbappe.
I do want Atletico to score just because I feel like it's going to be really interesting at that point.
Yeah. I mean,
I think
this
is like wide open tie. It's
Yeah.
going to be fun.
That one
This is-
and Dortmund.
this is very good,
also.
yeah.
Those are the only 2 games which are still left, I think, for contention.
What
Yeah,
about the what
probably.
about the next game we'll talk about?
Wait. Let's talk. Okay, let's get to that one. No, so I have a lot of statements to make.
So wait. So before that, we know that Arsenal is going to go through. So what is your prediction for Atletico versus Real?
Real Madrid will go through, dude. I just
So
think
no,
that
is it going to go through like okay, it's a simple 1-0, 2-0, or is it going to go through pens?
doesn't matter.
What's
They'll
your
score.
expectation?
Where is it? Is it at the Wanda or
Yes, it's at Wanda.
Wanda home advantage for Atletico? I think they might scrape in with like a 1 goal difference, dude. Like I think it could potentially be like a 3-2 kind of win or something.
Oh, an
For-
aggregate.
Yeah, something like that. 2-3
For
aggregate
Atletico?
win. No. Real Madrid.
For Real Madrid,
2-3,
okay.
2-3, yeah.
Okay, so you have like very close.
Yeah, maybe like a 1-1 draw in the second leg.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. But I'm expecting a penalty shootout more than the direct go through. Yeah.
I don't think there'll be goals. I think it'll be even more dull than
I think with Real Madrid's defense, I don't think it'll be goalless. That's the thing.
Yeah, they will concede. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're also capable of scoring, which is really. I fully expect Vinicius to be like an absolute asshole after scoring in the second leg.
Oh my God, that'll be just brilliant, bro. I mean, he's a
and then he
wind-up
loses
merchant
Ballon
anyway.
d'Or for that.
But then,
He was so bad. He and Mbappe basically. So Vinny would make this amazing dribble by the wing, and he will try to cut back inside, and then some defender will basically take the ball away from him. He just wouldn't go through the final step. And the minute when he does that, there's no Mbappe in the box to find. And it was so sad to watch these two. Mbappe was cold AF. he was number one. He was not even running. To where he was never to be found.
What
And the one chance he got to pass it to Vinny, he just cuffs the ball and it gets cleared away. It should have been 3-1 so easily, and it's all down to Mbappe not doing his thing. Yeah.
It's like
in the Man City game, he does like this like insane game he has, and now
No, I keep telling you, right? So let's not overestimate.
I don't think Atletico neutralized him. He just didn't show up again. Right?
I mean, this has been his case. Like anytime a game gets a little difficult, it's not happening for him. He can't make things happen on his own anymore, at least for now. Anytime you get the City game into the picture and judge Real Madrid, the data gets skewed. Super.
Hey, I agree, dude. We also beat City 5-1 and we lost 1-0 to West Ham. So this City and all doesn't not count it. Not at all counted.
Yeah.
No, but when I see Vinicius and Mbappe, it's giving me that 2017-18 Mane and Salah feels. Like two really big superstars, but somehow not really gelling with each other.
But then that's where you need a Firmino, which nobody has.
Which is what Rodrigo is doing.
Nah, bro. Rodrigo is not a
saying,
Firmino. Yeah.
He's just like the third player in like whatever that is.
Again, an unsung hero, right? So Rodrigo,
Oh,
that dude,
I'd
what
love
does
that
he
guy,
have to
man.
do, man? Time and time again, he shows up, but nobody gives him his flowers. Yeah.
Oh, I
just
hope
wish-
he moves out, man.
Now for it's like Jude is back, right? So if Jude is back,
Yeah, and Jude-
who will drop from the squad?
Guess. Guess who's going to be dropped if Jude comes in?
Diaz, right?
Yes.
But that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's Carlos. Yeah.
That's
It just
Don-
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Who's Carlos, dude?
Don
Carlos
Don
Ancelotti, bro.
It's Carlo
Carlos,
Ancelotti.
Sorry.
I call him Carlos.
Okay, I was like, who was Carlos from that time? Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the luckiest side in the world and the unluckiest side in the world.
So when
So
we
who-
talk about this, I will.
Wait.
go ahead.
No. So I want Shravan to go on his. It's okay. So what
Hey,
he said.
I got first preference for Arsenal game. Let him go. I have my
All
rants.
right, okay, sure. So I think no. I want Avinash to have a chance to answer your whatever
Okay.
the hot takes. Yeah.
What
Okay.
hot takes do you have, right?
No, not. It's like so. This is
This is just
I
two
ju-
words, smash and grab. Some random.
forget smash and grab and all. Like I genuinely okay.
Dude,
And
stop
again,
saying genuinely. Everything is genuine only. So
this
just
club,
say I.
something, dude. Like there is some cosmic energy that is blatantly hitting just Anfield, man. This season.
This wasn't at Anfield, by the way.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I meant. It's hitting the
team.
Liverpool team. Yeah, it's hitting
Yeah.
the team. Dude, how is it that they managed to get into situations like this, dude? Like genuinely. So I know over the message I said that Konate was not a red card, but then I saw that replay like
No,
two,
it
three
is a red
times.
card.
Oh my god, dude! Blatant hit him on the name in the back and not a pen.
Araujo got sent off for the
mean,
exact same tackle.
Not a
Exactly
pen.
the same
I don't think a
tackle.
pen, but I think this is goal scoring opportunity red card, I guess.
Hey, he's
Yeah.
towards goal, dude.
No,
He's
no.
not away from goal or anything.
So you could read it as a penalty if you think that okay, the challenge basically started right on the
And it
line and just immediately it went into the box. So
Yeah, go
you
ahead,
could
go ahead.
give that as a penalty.
Either
if it is
way,
a
last
penalty, you
man-
wouldn't get a red card though.
I messaged you guys on the group also, right? I think the impact was just outside the box.
Yep.
And he fell in. So that means last man tackle, which means it should
Yes.
have been a red. Okay.
Should have been a red.
There is
Not
no way.
cheering, bro. I have
No, I'm saying one, if that was a red, there is no way that scoreline stayed 0-0 at 86.
Oh,
You never know, bro. The
Oh,
cost
did
of
you
this
see-
is ridiculous at this point.
I think Luis Ocampos inside the tunnel.
I
he
didn't
was
see that. Oh my god.
What happened? I didn't-
he was yelling towards the Liverpool player, saying that it should
No,
have been
to
a
the
red
referee.
or
It
a
was
penalty
to the
to the
referee.
referee, I guess. Yeah. And then VVD walks by and says that this is not Ligue 1, bro.
I was like, how much arrogance? Bloody. But that was proper banter though.
Yeah, it
Anyway.
should. Yeah. If he's not
Anyway.
going to, he's a captain, bro. So he's not going to stick by his player who else. Yeah.
He wasn't even in that conversation. Why is he talking? The sporting
No, it's not
director of
about that.
PSG is talking to the match official. Why are you getting involved?
Yeah.
This is like a Manchester United fan getting pissed off and breaking their phone that Liverpool scored yesterday. Did
Okay,
you?
so-
that happened, by the way. Like I
Yeah.
do watch those fan reactions, which is like
Yeah, exactly.
So now that's a thing, like hate watching. Apparently, like so rival fans will watch.
That has always been there.
I mean, yeah,
I understand hate
it's-
watching, but
I hate watch every single Real Madrid game. Yeah.
but you don't get pissed and break your phone because they won. No, like that doesn't make any sense.
No. So no, the expectation is okay. They're going to get it, but I want to be there when they actually don't do it. So that's more satisfying. I mean,
stupid.
most hate watches end in failure by default. Who has haters? The
what
people
is-
who are doing well.
What else do Man U fans have for this season?
Exactly what else? do
Yeah,
they
that's pretty
have?
much
That's
it.
true.
They have one
Hey,
more
so
game that I need them to play
Manchester
well. Other than
United.
that, they can do whatever.
Hey, after 13 points, also this fellow's greedy, dude. What is this?
No,
What
this
is
is
this,
a
dude?
performance yesterday, man. Anyway, so finish what
Performance,
you
it
wanted to say
seems.
about Liverpool.
Yeah. What are the other hot takes? Yeah.
So the other aspect of luck, no. So again, when they played Arsenal didn't have Odegaard. When they played City, they didn't have Haaland. When they played Newcastle didn't have Isaac rather. Now they're playing Newcastle again. There's no Gordon in that game. When they played Real Madrid, there was no Mbappe that game. No,
Hey,
He was
Gary-
there. What are you talking
Not
about? He was there.
or Vinicius was not there. Sorry, Vinicius was not there. One of those two buggers were in there when they won 2-0. That I'm 100% sure of.
Vinicius wasn't there.
Yeah, I think Vinicius wasn't there. So I'm
I
fully
forgot, yeah.
expecting PSG will not have Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, they will not have Donnarumma. Someone will be missing in the team. So these fellows will just like go off. They'll win like 2-0 something, and then they'll call it
Yeah,
Anfield
so-
effect.
The amount of luck that was going through in that
Oh
game
my
was
God,
that's
dude.
the PSG
but
had
PSG was
Alisson
just
had
dumb.
sure. I mean,
Half the
Alisson had
shots were
only
from somewhere
one
else.
shot. Alisson had only one shot on target that he didn't save, and that was the offside goal by Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia.
And it was offside by his ankle.
Ankle, yeah.
It was so close, and that finish was out
Offside
of
is
this world.
offside.
But
There's no
yeah.
subject
Yeah, that's
of,
true.
I agree, bro. I agree. Yeah. So I mean, the closer it is, the more like you'll feel that oh my god. So it didn't make much of a difference in actually getting the ball or shooting the ball. You'd feel that okay, yeah. So unlucky. That's all.
This bugger
But-
channeled his inner De
Okay,
Gea for
what
this
is
game.
this?
And
Other than luck, give me something else.
No,
No,
I'm
no, man.
giving you that right. So, I think we spoke about this, Avinash and I. Dembele is starting in the middle, but no, he will drift to the wide, position. The minute he went wide, Roberto had no chance, defending any ball after that. He just ran circles around him, kept beating him on and on.
Okay,
Even Gravenberg
one
tried
second.
to help, but didn't happen.
1 second. Stop changing everyone's names, dude. It's confusing in my head. Robertson, you mean, not Roberto. Who's Roberto?
Did I say Roberto?
Yes.
I'm sorry,
So
bro.
who is this
Robbo.
Roberto now?
This is Robbo, yeah. Robbo. Let's call him Robbo, yeah. Dembele, again, he went back to his old self for just one Liverpool game, just FYI. He was super efficient, clinical as hell all this while, and suddenly he went back to this Barcelona Dembele for one game where he just wouldn't put anything on the target, or if it's too easy for the keeper to save or something like that. Yeah.
The other thing that PSG were also trying to do was overpassing the ball around the D instead of trying to take a shot. And if they did take a shot, it was from outside the D, like some 20 yards away.
I
they
think
tried.
I think
No,
that
bro, there were too many players in the middle, bro. Yeah, there were too many players in the middle to even do anything. So I cannot pick a fault in PSG this game one bit. It is
I
100%
felt like
down
they
to
did too
Alisson's
much.
brilliance.
Oh,
there
that's
is no other way to put. They did everything possible.
They didn't
Everything
score, man.
possible. No, that's what
Except
they
for score.
did. Everything possible that is in their hands. Alisson just had out of this world game.
Yeah.
I mean, again, so Alisson is a good keeper. Alisson is one of the best keepers we've ever seen. But he never gets
and all.
tested like this. No,
Great
he never gets.
keeper. You should say.
Sure, bro. Sure. Okay. He never gets tested like this in the Premier League because he has the Liverpool defense has been super solid all the season, and he didn't have to stress too much. But the one time he was called upon, he did his job and then some.
Amazing. It was
That's-
actually a
that's
treat to
it.
watch on the defensive side of things.
See
Oh
that?
my god.
Dude, some of the shot, he was so smart in not even pushing the ball towards the attacker.
Why
How
are
do
you
you
so
even
happy like
think
you blocked it, dude?
No. It's.
he's
You
vindicated? Yeah.
I'm waiting for my chance to say it.
That Alisson save from the shot of from Desiree,
Oh.
dude. Oh my god, how did he even save? How did he even
He was
reach?
literally 1-8 like this.
Parallel to the ground. Yeah, there was a super
Parallels,
dive,
it was
and
everything. It's
he showed so much strength. The pace at which he was covering, if somebody is shooting, VVD. Oh my God, bro! There is one attack where Bakala was running in the middle.
And VVD
He was waiting for Dembele to go to the side, and then he would give the pass. What the hell was VVD doing there? He up until then he tracks Dembele. Suddenly he goes to the center as if there was a PSG player there. There was nobody there. He just let Dembele open, and then thank God,
Maybe he knew it was
Alisson
Dembele,
ran
so.
into.
Maybe he knew
Okay,
it was
so-
Dembele, so.
Sure, but Alisson came running ahead just to save that ball, and VVD was so lucky that Alisson made that right call, and Sobo put his body on the line and saved that shot. Otherwise, VVD, bro, come on,
Yeah,
that was just the stupidest move I've ever seen done by him. Yeah,
Also, my other final take before Avinash can absolutely kill me on this. The minute you take Salah out of this game, no, Liverpool are useless, dude. Like, he had a bad game.
Yeah.
He had a horrible game, unfortunately
Sure.
for him. But Liverpool were less than effective throughout.
what are you talking about?
It was
What
exactly
are you-
opposite, bro. Like,
Yes.
Salah went in and we scored. That's what happened.
Yes, that's a different issue. But I'm just saying, without him for the rest of the game, you weren't doing anything, right?
They were not doing anything in the beginning.
Still, doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. When he was there, you weren't doing anything. Fine. After he
No,
left, you got the goal.
When he was there, they weren't doing anything because the two chances Liverpool had fell to Salah, and he failed to capitalize on them.
He missed a one-on-one, no? Or
Yeah.
something. He missed an open
That's
goal or
okay.
something.
He missed a one-on-one. There was like literally half
He
of the
had the
field
worst
empty.
game.
He wouldn't even
Yeah, he
pass
did
the
have
ball
a bad
properly.
game.
Yeah. It was just an off game. Let's just hope that it was just a one-off. That's all.
Why? I'm not hoping. Let it be. This is the norm. Why should I hope for it to be an off game? This dude is 13 points ahead and he still wants us to lose.
Of course, I want you to lose, man. I want.
Why would he want anything else?
Yeah.
How do you not get that?
Weird.
Okay, my take on this game, I think, yeah, I mean, it's too obvious, man, to say like it's a lucky thing and etc. For me, like a couple of things that I'll add that you guys haven't spoke about. I think this was one of the first games that Slot got it wrong. What I
Yep.
want to say so is in terms of the tactics that we started off. PSG was unlike any other team, right, that we have played. And then the initial 10 minutes only, you could see that so Liverpool were playing letting PSG come to them, attack, holding, slowing, not going for the pressing, etc. And there itself, I thought we started to see cracks right to then and there, because this is not only an informed, so PSG, this is a very fast team in terms of PSG. Those three folks like Dembele, Barcola, and
Kvara.
Kubica, just going on and on and on against like Trent on one side, against Robbo on one side, and then so what was happening here is like unlike the Man City game where we played the same style, we were playing this with
Exactly.
three on the midfield, and then you had these fast wingers. So Gravenberg had to go to so Trent, Szoboszlai had to go to Robbo. So then it was essentially like us with two midfielders trying to take on the entire like PSV mid and their like attack. I think from a tactic standpoint, I think it was like
Okay, so here's my
best
counterpoint.
of class to start first. Yeah.
Here's my counterpoint. So this is basically a carbon copy of a City Liverpool game. What in terms of tactics, what Slot wanted to implement. Had Salah been his regular self, or even half of what his regular self, Liverpool could have been easily 2-0 up.
No, I don't.
Yes,
agree.
in my opinion, yes.
Why,
There was
why I say no is because for
Yeah.
that you needed to have Jota controlling the ball. Jota
no. So
Did it
this
start through the
it is
middle?
not about that. No, it is not about that. So Salah had opportunity to put Jota in an open field to just go and score. There were
he
2 to 3 opportunities for that. He misplaced literally all of them. I don't even know how. He's very good at supply.
No, bro, but,
it's just an off
the,
game. Yeah.
The counter that I have to yours is yes, if Salah had his game, yeah, we could have scored. But if Alisson had not had the game of his life, there were so many like goals we would have conceded before that because of those
I mean, I have a feeling that it wouldn't have been like this if Salah had actually taken those opportunities where like whatever he got like one in the first 15-20 minutes or something like that, and the game turns completely different when you actually have that advantage so up ahead, and PSG would try to come even more harder, and then they'll try to lose the ball again.
No,
and
I
then the counters keep
actually
happening.
think what Avinash said kind of makes sense because I felt like Slot's objective from this game was to take something back to Anfield because he knows like at Anfield you'll eventually
yeah.
win, right? So maybe the reason they started kind of slowly was to understand what the tempo was. No one expected PSG to have like 30, like 29 shots on target and all that.
Steamroll, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean,
So one thing,
I did expect that. I did expect that, but
not
Slot.
not 30 shots. Man,
What
that's too
Slot
much.
coached was a very good game in terms of like, okay, how are we going to go forward and attack? Because PSG will take the ball. Luis Enrique's team, that's what they do. They hold the ball and they will not give you possession easily, and they'll press hard. The times when you get the chance, if Salah was just a regular self, this game would have been over in the first half. I'm not joking. The game would have been over in the first half. Imagine 2-0 up at PSG. PSG would, the mentality these players have, the mentality Marquinhos has, but the mentality Donnarumma has, the shit show they show every single time they play UCL game. Even now, you should see Donnarumma's face the minute the ball went into the net. I was like, oh, okay, it's just a repeat. This is what
They
we
don't
go
get
through.
to go through these challenges in League One, dude. That's the other reason why.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I don't think I can pick fault at Anislot as much as I want to pick fault with Salah having a very, very bad game. Alisson, dude, yes, Alisson had a wonderful game, but I want my keeper to have these games. So I don't think that it's Anislot's fault. Alisson had a great game. It's Salah's
I don't think
fault
he's saying
that Arne Slot tactics have not been like, put into the full fruition. And Arne Slot would have come out like this genius the minute like Salah puts these two chances and thinks that, oh, okay, this worked out perfectly for us.
So, like, I mean, as much as you are singling out Salah, right? Like, 100% for sure, he had one of the worst games he had in a long, long time. I don't think anyone around him had a so good game as well.
Even Diaz also had a bad game. Yeah,
Diaz was losing the ball so easily. Jota was losing the ball. One other important element of Slot's tactics to work is the forward work as hard on defending as on attacking as well. And that's where you saw as soon as these folks were able to release the ball to the forward, they were missing it, right? Salah, man, like, I mean, yeah, we have spoken about how
He's
the
bound.
ball
He's
was.
bound to have one bad game in a great season.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, of course, yeah. And then, and yeah, it's insane that even in this game, like, we came out of it with a win, which is ridiculous. One word to share here from me is, yeah, Nunez, man, like, have to give it to him. Once he came in,
Yes.
sorry, another one thing, Nunez, the substitutes, right? All of them, Nunez, Jones,
Javi.
Elliott, of course, right? And dude, Wataru Endo, man, that guy is another one level itself right now. Like, it's as though like he comes to keep the scoreline as it is. There again, I think Slot again like influenced the game with his substitutions, etc. But
Until Nunes
actually-
stepped onto the field, there was zero physicality
Yeah.
from Liverpool. There was no physical
that's what I'm
presence.
saying,
That CB was
where,
were like chilling.
where that Jota was getting outplayed, right? Because those long
Yep.
balls, Jota wasn't able to take on, control, hold, and then like look for Salah or something. Nunez was able to at least try to create some amount of chaos with like Marquinhos and the other centre back that they had.
Yeah,
I think
he
more
controlled
than
that.
more than Wataru Endo, I am seriously loving what I'm seeing from Soboslai, man. That guy has like some 6 lungs, dude.
Yeah.
Constantly running, man. Forward is there. When the ball is a defense, he's there. I'm like, how are you doing this? For 90 minutes, he did that. And did you guys see him after the City game? He literally collapsed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my
That's
god!
I think
man.
that's Szoboszlai for the most games because he just gives everything.
I love that dude. That is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I don't think we can. I mean, I know we have spoken about it. We cannot like complete without talking about Alisson.
Yeah.
What was that game, dude? Like 9 out of 9 saves. I don't know what that statue is called in Brazil.
The Brazil,
It has to
Christ
be-
the Redeemer, Christ the Redeemer.
It has to be replaced, or at least for 1 day or 2 days with
That is-
this guy.
yeah.
But like Pushya said, right? Like he came in, he did what, like more than what he also needed to, and coming out of this game with us a win, man. It like for me as a Liverpool fan, like I can't be happy about it. I'm like smash and grab altogether. I don't think there's a single stat in the stat
Yeah.
sheet that like is in favor
Liverpool's
of Liverpool.
favor.
It's a total anomaly. A team like this winning, yeah,
Yeah. So
in a game like this, yeah.
But
No,
I'll
so
tell
how
you
does
what.
this affect? So I
I'll tell you what,
understand
sorry.
that you're going back
Sorry,
to Anfield.
One thing here I wanted to say, right? Like, sorry, before you
Yeah.
said something, there are two things I wanted to say when Avinash was talking. One is something like Alisson's performance is what differentiates an absolutely world class goalkeeper from
Yeah.
a great goalkeeper. Because when you have gone through 80% of the season without being tested, you're not expected to be with your most agile phase, right? The fact that you can pull it out of your locker on a random day tells me how great you are. That's one.
Especially in Champions League nights, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And away from home. Okay,
Dude,
away
Yep,
from
yep.
home for a goalkeeper wouldn't matter.
If we do anything here, this is another Champions League that we so owe to Alisson, like the last
Yep.
one.
No. Napoli game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the Napoli game. Sorry, yeah, Napoli.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was one. The other thing that I was also thinking about this particular performance, the fact that you guys were completely annihilated and still came out winning, that shows that you guys are worthy champions, man. Like I don't think non-champion side would have come out with a win.
This game, no, bro. This
Maybe.
game,
That's what I'm
this
saying.
game-
So this
No, I don't
actually
think
shows
this-
how good this squad is. So you
See, now,
shouldn't feel
th-
bad.
This is
Wait,
this is what I have as a question for. Okay, go ahead. Avinash.
No,
Yeah.
so if I take another game, right, the home game we played against Wolves, where in second half at Anfield they ran us over, but then we held our ground. That game I would say is like championship pedigree, where it is like you are having an off day.
Grind
Somehow
it.
you won. You still held it with grit, sheer grit and determination, right?
Yeah.
This game, no, bro. This game was sheer dumb luck.
The reason why
same
I
thing.
agree with Avinash here is that, so let's say you're going to Anfield right now. What kind of confidence do you even have coming back from this game after playing this 90 minutes against this team? You completely been dominated. You have to owe everything to your keeper, and it's difficult to ask Alisson to do the same thing again at Anfield if he's needed. So
I
my
actually
problem
think
is
the other
that
way around. I actually think
no,
the other way around.
so my issue is that so the team, the way they're going to play, it's not going to change in Anfield with respect to PSG. Okay, so I have you had this feeling that okay, we just got away with one. What changes do you think Arne Slot has to make for this game, especially in order to say that okay, yeah, we actually can win this game, even though PSG comes back to us exactly the way they did last game?
So, first of all, the first and foremost thing that changes is it's at Anfield.
Sure. Okay.
Exactly.
That
Sure,
itself
okay.
changes.
You,
changes
okay,
like
I understand.
80%
I
of the
understand all that.
time.
No,
No,
it
bro,
does
like,
matter. It does matter.
Yeah,
I 100% agree that it matters, but in terms of the tactics or in terms of what you're going to play, what needs to be changed?
In terms of tactics, right? I don't think Slot needs to change anything. I don't think this was his game plan to just hold for the whole 90 minutes and let the attack come through.
Okay.
For starters, Salah is not going to have this game, right? World class players.
Alisson also is
don't-
not going to have this game.
Yeah. But then world class players don't go through this 2 games in a row, and especially if it is someone like Salah, etc. And then the fact that I want to say the team is just going to tell this is a one-off. We have played 35 other games where we have dominated teams, or we have come close. We have shown grit. This should not define what we do from here on, right? This should be just forgotten, done and dusted, and then come back with everything renew as though this game didn't even happen. That is what I feel will happen at Anfield.
I agree, man. You in fact, contrary to what you were saying, right? I think the Liverpool squad will come back saying we had a shit day. We still came out winning.
Okay.
There is no way Anfield will let PSG run riot that day. Even when you have a bad game, right? The crowd, the atmosphere around you will make a difference between a 1-0 scoreline, 2-1 scoreline. You just need that, right? And I think Anfield will give them that. It's the most
I
heated
should hope
stadium
so.
in Europe, man.
I want to see Dembele on the field with nothing but tears. That's all I care about.
I don't think he cares. Dude. I honestly don't think he cares.
Yeah.
No, but I feel just to maybe wrap this up, one off, I think at Anfield, the boys come back, inshallah, and then they do their thing, basically, yeah.
I don't know, man. Do you see a chance of an upset at all?
I do.
I don't.
Yeah.
So I don't, because we didn't lose by playing well, we lost by playing bad.
Bad.
So then the performance is what will take us through is what I feel. I don't see an upset right now, especially at Anfield, bro.
I have a weird feeling that Liverpool used up all their luck in this one game.
No man, it's still there. It's still there. Hopefully.
No. By all means, go play Real Madrid in the Champions League. Go make it 120 minutes on both legs if possible. Get tired. Go emotional
And then lose.
trauma and then lose the Premier League. Because we are not winning Champions League even if God comes down to earth and gives it to us.
In terms of Premier League, out of the 10 games that are left, right? We have 6 home games, and we need
I
to
know.
lose 4.
Yeah, it's not happening. Plus, I think the only Premier League game you're playing this month is Southampton. That's all. I don't think you're playing after that.
Yeah, it's
So
fine.
you all have enough
I don't.
rest.
Let's not even talk about Premier League, bro. It's over. It's over. Stop dreaming.
I'm
Shravan.
not dreaming, dude.
We have to go to the next what you call smash and grab, which is Barcelona versus Benfica.
So satisfying, bro.
Oh my god.
So
Alisson,
satisfying.
Polish version of Alisson was going on there.
Dude, do you know that both of these keepers were at Roma?
Yeah.
Oh,
Number 1 and number 2, yeah.
Yes, number 1, number 2. I was like, wait, what the hell just happened here?
Wait, wasn't Chesney number
who does
1?
Roma have now?
No, I mean, they alternated.
Yeah.
I think once Chesney left, Alisson
It
became
became
their
number 1, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Who does Roma have now? Just buy them. That's it. Don't do anything else for your goalkeeping things.
So there are some interesting facts here. So under Hansi Flick, Barca played 6 games with 10 men. Out of them, they won 4, lost 1, and drew 1. The loss was against Monaco in the first game of the Champions League. So this is not new for them. But I genuinely had PTSD the minute Kubarsi was seen red. It's the same feeling that Ronald Araujo got sent off against PSG. And Xavi subbed off Lamine Yamal. And that's it. The creativity ended in that particular game. And then we just lost the game horribly, like 4-1. And now this team is completely different, bro. So I'm so proud of this whole team, especially Pedri, man. Dani Olmo and Pedri was supposed to be this combo who is supposed to create and exchange passes together. And once Dani Olmo was subbed off, rightfully so, and I was so sad for Pedri. Like finally, I thought that okay, Pedri will get his proper link up player, and he's off the field. This dude had to do both the roles: control the game, take the ball out of the pressure, keep linking up, and then sending the ball away. And
Pedri is
Rafinha
special,
had
man. Pedri is special.
amazing.
Oh,
Yes,
special
it's
player.
just absolutely out of the world, and I'm so glad that he's getting his full game time these days. After the injuries he had, this is the first season he's going through without any injury, happily playing throughout the game. Just rest him for the rest game or something like that. Just don't do anything. And I have to give Rafinha his flowers. He's the single most big game player at this point. He scored hat-trick versus Bayern, goal and assist in El Clasico, goal versus Dortmund, brace and assist in the second Clasico, winner versus Benfica back in the 5-4 win, and actually a brace in that game.
Brace in that game.
Yeah. And one hell of a weird head goal, but even if you don't count that, in the 96th minute winner running across the field, 2 assists versus Atlanta, 2 assists versus Atletico Madrid in the 4-4.
Are you writing his Ballon d'Or resume by the way?
Yes, of course.
Good.
Yes.
He would be a contender this year.
He would be, yeah. He's 3 goals and assists away from Salah, and he does not take penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's unbelievably good in terms of both creating and finishing up top for Barcelona, especially when Lewandowski has been misfiring. This is the only guy who's scoring for us. Lamine Yamal has been on the wing.
One thing that I have to say is if Rafinha from Barcelona wins Ballon d'Or before Vinicius Junior from Real Madrid, I think Papa will destroy football for everyone.
But unfortunately, I don't think Vinicius has done enough this season so far, at least to.
Yeah, he's been having a horrible season ever since then. Ever since the Ballon d'Or drama. Anyway, yeah.
After he said, "Oh, I will come back 10x," and all, he's done nothing.
10x, nothing. Yeah, he's got 1 goal by the way in the entire La Liga up until now.
One funny moment that I recall, I was just watching this one and PSG Liverpool. The saves from the keepers were insane. On one screen I saw Alisson make a insane save. Another one I saw this Benfica keeper make that triple save against Lewandowski.
yeah.
And then again, like the Chesney make and then save. I'm like, what's going on with goalkeepers today, man? Like it's like insane. And then in the end, Donnarumma lets one go through for everyone. I'm like, okay, fine. This is the highlight for goalkeepers in this tournament. Yeah.
This is apparently the first time in the Champions League history a team has played 69 minutes or more with 10 men and actually won the game away.
Oh, interesting. Insane.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
This was insane. And I was begging them, please just park the freaking bus. I do not want to lose the tie. Just stop it. Stop all this link up play. Don't go attack. But no. So I think Hansi Flick has done something crazy with this team. The physicality of this team and the level of link up and this never fear attitude, whatever they have at this moment. I have never felt like this about a Barcelona team in a long, long time. And this game genuinely gave me that feeling that, okay, this team can actually go after any specific big team. Even if I was worried about this offside trap being abused by some good team, I just do not care. This is the way they want to play. This is the way they're going to win the game. I'm 100% behind them. And I don't think have ever been inspired by a Barcelona team after a long time like this, since like 2016 or something like that.
Yeah.
Superb. Amazing. Keep it going, and I hope Kubarsi learned that early lesson that it's okay to concede a goal rather than go ahead and do this weird tackle at the last minute. And the funny part is that he makes these tackles every now and then. 4 out of 5 times he comes out with the ball, and the one time he didn't, this was it. Yeah.
One thing, for sure, like as much as we want to praise Barcelona, obviously, right, insane job to do this. You have to talk about Benfica, dude. Like in Champions League, like knockout. Against like 10 men, it is against Barcelona, but then it is against a young Barcelona that isn't like that isn't the formidable force that you say, okay, we can't do anything through it. Plus the fact that they had like 26 shots,
so many chances,
of course. Here also you could say Chesney had another like insane game, but not as insane as the other game.
No,
but then,
not nearly the same thing.
You have to go back and say, how did we not come away with something in that game for like if you are Benfica, but then that just shows that they are not at the stage at which they need to be, I guess. Maybe I'm being
I still think
too
there
harsh,
can be an
but
upset there. Well, so there
it's
there
still
are
possible,
there are a few things, right? Like one,
yeah.
I don't think it's.
Sure,
I don't think it's like, oh, it's not. It's a young Barcelona side. This is the same side that beat Madrid, that beat Bayern, that beat Madrid
Dortmund.
twice. Forget Dortmund. They're going through a bad space anyway. But it's not a small squad. They drew 4-4 against Atletico Madrid. It's one insane team. And like I've always said, if you're good enough, you're old enough. That's at the end of it, right? But I do want to specifically call out this Rafinha, man. I hate him for not joining Arsenal, but dude, I don't think I'm happier about anyone succeeding as much as I'm seeing him succeed. It's a crime against all of humanity that he played for Leeds, being how good he was, and especially what he did when he retained Leeds Premier League status in, I think it was 2020, 2021, I think. 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
So basically, he had taken an oath that if Leeds stay up, he would kneel and walk across the entire pitch. So when he scored against, I remember this because of David Raya as the goalkeeper. When he scored against him and they won the game, he actually knelt and walked across the entire pitch. I was like, oh wow, that guy is special, dude. Like
Even like people were super second guessing throughout the first season. But I was like, dude, I see it. I see this guy being the star because he's fast. He works super hard and he's talented. He has an eye for a goal. He runs very well and very smart player as well. And he covers himself. Yeah. He always comes back. He always helps out the defense. So he's
a work engine for sure.
Super. I don't even know how. Again, same thing goes as he runs and runs and runs and runs, and he never loses composure. For a Brazilian guy who is this good, I expect him to be on the same levels of weird temperness with respect to Vinny and other people we notice, but he's super composed.
Yeah.
Proper captain material. Yeah.
Do you have a word for Lewandowski?
Nah, bro. Oh my God. So at times it's important to have players like Lewandowski in the team, especially in Champions League, because they've been through these knockout rounds and their mere presence has a good effect on the young people around him.
Fair.
But the more and more things are happening, he's just losing out. The basic things which he needs to do. Now he's not even in the box. He's trying to linking up because he's lost the clinicality over the past couple of months. I just hope he finds it back again. Otherwise, just bench him and just play Ferran Torres because at least he's there. He might miss chances, but he's there.
Ferran Torres will miss all chances.
Barcelona is also in the market for a striker then.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, we won't be able to afford Isaac or somebody, but we'll probably get
someone.
50,
half the world wants strikers.
No, I mean, again, we
Liverpool is
cannot
also in the
compete.
market for a
I
striker.
know. That's my big problem.
Barca cannot compete against Arsenal or Liverpool if Liverpool lets go of Salah. And they have a bunch of money in the bank.
Hey, but this is weirdity, dude, about Barcelona. However shit down in the dumps they are financially, right? There's this Barcelona pull that they have.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it's
does.
my
Real
dream
Madrid and
club.
Barcelona will have that.
Exactly, which is why it's very easy for the likes of Liverpool and Arsenal to lose out on like top striker targets.
No, it's not about that, right? So they won't sell it to us. They won't sell them to us.
Who?
That's all. Like, for example, if we want Isaac, even though Isaac wants to come, there's no way Barca will be able to pay like 170 million.
You don't need Isak, right? You talk about Sesko or Gyökeres, right? They're not super expensive.
They're 50, 60 million. Yeah,
60
they
million.
definitely we can get. Yeah.
Exactly my point. And if those guys see Barcelona's coming versus Arsenal coming or Liverpool coming, at least Liverpool's a little more attractive. But I think the weather
Because they win,
but at least the weather in that place is not as conducive, and Barcelona is more sunny and stuff like that. So they might want to go back. They might want to go to sunny Barcelona, dude. I would do that.
No, playing for Barcelona is like a special thing for
exactly.
almost
For a
every
lot of
good
players.
player. Yeah.
I thought I mean again, players obviously. Real Madrid I can still see, like Barcelona right now, like I don't know. I mean it still has that
No, it is not about how good you're doing at this point. It's about, like, for example, Koundé,
club.
Rafinha, even Lewandowski. They have gone through shit just to play for the club.
Yeah.
It's not about the transfer fee. It's not about the money. People took pay cuts. Like Koundé is like getting like half what Chelsea offered for him. Rafinha was also offered by Chelsea and Arsenal, and they were giving more than whatever they wanted to give.
Yeah.
But there's that pull with these clubs, which particularly, especially Madrid and Barcelona. Number one, these clubs have massive PR. There is a reason why clubs like Barca and Madrid have an advantage when it comes to this Player of the Year / Ballon d'Or, because they get insane
Plus
amount
they get
of
better
visibility.
image. Plus you get better image rights with
Image rights
in your contract than compared
Yeah,
to players.
like especially Papa takes care of image rights in his own way and earns a lot more money from that side of it. Somehow he manages it. But again, so if you're in
but
Madrid,
if you look at
you're
it,
playing
right?
for
Like
Madrid,
for example, with Mbappe, 80% of in his contract is written 80% of the image rights
Yes.
that he brings to the club goes back to him, and not to Real Madrid. But to
but
your
that's
point,
Mbappe.
I'm saying, I'm giving you an example.
Mbappe
Yeah.
normally,
Yeah, but I'm just still saying, right? Like there is that pull that clubs in England won't have, especially if you're not a native English speaker. If you're like from Brazil and if you speak Spanish and all, you'd want to go to the Spanish club because then there's more chance for you to integrate with society.
Yeah, I mean, being the most successful club at that point of time, Ronaldo desperately wanted to be in Madrid and nowhere
That's
else.
his childhood dream.
Yeah, but still, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it does not matter how.
Still like Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Yeah.
At this point, that's how it is. Yeah.
Should we rapid fire predictions?
Yes, Barca to go through. I don't expect any upset at that point, but it is still possible. But I think Barca is good enough to. If with 10 men, the game would have been over against Benfica in the first leg. It's 11 men, but I am expecting no different. But yeah, it's a tight game. I hope Barca comes through.
Yeah, same. I don't see Benfica doing it. Again, you'll need to have an anomaly day for that to happen. But it'll be fun if it happens. It's random upsets everywhere. Like PSV winning 6-0 and they'll be like, holy shit, what do we do?
Shut up. Again, so is there any way
I'm
to
just
mute this guy?
imagining. No, I'm just saying, imagine if it's like 6-0, 86 minutes up. Then we're like, oh God, now it's tied on the score line. Now what do we do?
I can mute you right now. I'm just going to do that.
No, if whatever you said even remotely comes not true, our pod will become famous. Or like we will go viral for the wrong reasons.
Nostradamus prediction this would have been.
For the wrong reasons.
Like PSG
Immediately,
winning,
Shravan, what are the
PSG
lottery
winning
numbers for tomorrow?
PSG 4-0. Who knows?
PSG.
PSG 4-0.
PSG 4-0. Okay, for me also the same. Looking at like this performance, I don't think like Benfica are capable of an upset. If they had a chance, it was this tie. Because it's not here, I would also expect like Barcelona to see this through. In the knockout table, yeah, I think
Yeah.
most of the predictions still hold true, right?
Yeah, I mean, I expected Leverkusen to go through, but
Yeah.
completely
Oh, so
bungled
Shravan,
this game. Yeah,
so we didn't get yours. I think
I
ours-
think
yeah. What are your
it's the semi-finals is going to be Real Madrid, Liverpool, Barca, and Inter Milan.
Inter? Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
Barca
Bayern
and
will get
Inter
past.
Milan.
Yeah, I don't think Bayern will get past Inter. Dude, that
Yeah,
that club.
Inter is very good. Yeah.
In fact, even between Barca and Inter, I actually think Inter can get through.
Yep.
Bro.
That is the most difficult game in my opinion
Yeah.
up until that game. Yeah, for Barca.
Bloody crazy team that is, man.
Yep.
For me,
They're too good.
spiciest semi-final would be if Liverpool and Arsenal get through. I think that
Yeah,
would
that'll
be
be fun.
That would be so
Easy semi-final for Liverpool.
Easiest
That's what you're
to
hoping
semi-final.
for.
But
Hey,
then I think so you guys will be full squad by then, right? Because this will happen like April.
Yeah, it doesn't matter,
Dude.
bro. No.
dude, you know if Arsenal and Liverpool make it through to the semi-finals, we'll have 3 back-to-back Arsenal-Liverpool games.
That is
Shit.
that is the exact Super League that I want.
Shoo, imagine losing all 3 games. It'll be terrible.
Oh shit.
Dude, you guys
Still
are
be-
7-1, man. What are you saying? Like,
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he's talking about Arsenal,
No,
Liverpool.
we
games, yeah.
also won 2-0 against Leicester. Say that also. We won 5-1 against City also. Big deal. Tell.
it's 5-1. City.
Whose father what goes? Tell whatever you want. We will lose so badly.
Okay.
I think Salah himself will score 8, dude, against us. That's my big worry.
Salah, it's time for you to come to Anfield again. That's all that I have message for him. Just show up at Anfield. Bro.
I don't want him to throw away a good Ballon d'Or season because of 2 games.
What is the other one?
This one and the next one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, he'll win the Premier League. I don't think it matters if he wins the Premier League.
Yeah.
So if somebody else, even so, for example, if Real Madrid does win the Champions League, I have no doubt that Mbappe is going to be on the podium. Yeah.
Mbappe?
Yes.
He's actually not had a bad season, dude. He's got like 26 goals.
He has goals. He still has goals. However bad he has been playing in the big games, he still has goals. The stats will be there, and they're playing in the Champions League, and they'll keep.
Yeah,
They'll show up.
Mbappe PR will be there. So yeah.
And especially when Vinny is having a very, very bad season with no goals to show for, then it's a single unanimous choice at this point where Mbappe is going to be there up there. Yeah.
I actually feel my favorites for the Champions League, if Inter beat Bayern, is going to be Inter. But they don't have a single player I can outline and say he's had a world class season.
Lautaro.
He's not had a world class season compared to everyone else.
Yeah, but I mean, if by the time they win the Champions League, it will become world class because he's the guy who's going to take them there.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying right
And
now there's no
they will win
standout performer.
Scudetto, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But one thing for sure, man, I think the last 2 days were insanely fun. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I
Yes.
think Champions League football is Champions League football.
Knockout. Champions League knockout.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I was even excited to see the highlights of Aston Villa and like Scrub Bruce. I was like, okay,
That's also.
hey, this is a fun
That's
game.
kind of
man.
an
This is
upset,
like,
weirdly.
3-0 is happening. Good stuff
No,
is
dude.
happening. Okay,
Aston
there's
Villa
a Harry
is
Kane
good
story there. There's a Barcelona red card. There's Liverpool playing shit, and then like Arsenal scoring 7. These storylines
Dude.
are insane, man. And all of
Imagine
this happened
Konate getting red card, MLS getting red card. Oh, it would have been even better.
Sure. Imagine Barcelona losing. Why not? We'll all imagine.